Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, did a experiment. I've got several of these 400 shells that are broken, as you see, as so many of them are. This is one of the most common breaks, this and the edges of the cab broken off. Anyway, as you see, that is broken, so it is virtually unusable. So I wanted to see if there was an expeditious way to repair this. So I took one that was almost as badly broken, and as you see, I have repaired it using epoxy putty. And the epoxy putty is actually dark gray. So after the epoxy set, I just zapped it with a ink marker and a drop of oil. And as you see, if you squint your eyes, that is an almost invisible repair. You'd never know that was actually truly broken off. And I just took the epoxy putty, as you see, smeared it on the inside, got it nice and flat, pressed it out flat on both sides, shaped the bottom and the rear, and let it cure. And that is the result. So it's far from perfect, but from a foot away, you would never know that was broken. As you see, it's really, really simple repair. And it only took, I don't know, 5 minutes to do that. As you see, I've just got that putty pressed on the inside of this flange where the motor mounts, and smashed it flat, shaped it, and let it cure, drilled a hole in it, and this is the result. So this works, there's no doubt about that. And it's a great way to make use of some really junk parts. Now, there was no way to mount a motor in this because the entire front mount was broken off, just like this one. So, in any case, a small piece of epoxy putty, and as you see, that is actually a fairly decent looking repair. Now, I didn't take any time with this at all. This was just an experiment to see if it would even work before I put any time into it. But as you see, I mean, I just formed this with my fingers, literally. Just formed it with my fingers, let it cure, drilled a hole in it, and it is usable. I could put a motor in this right now. I'm not going to. This is an old junker shell, but anyway, I just want to do a quick video on this. It's a really, really simple way to repair a really badly broken shell. How long it will last? Difficult to say. I would imagine if it's not dropped, it will last virtually forever. And this epoxy is steel reinforced. It gets extremely hard. And that is really bonded to this plastic, as you can see. So again, just take a piece of putty, smash it down to the flange on this side, flatten it out with your fingers, shape it with your fingers, and you have an instant repair. Like I said, from a foot away, you would never know this was actually broken, as you see. So it's a really expeditious way to repair a badly broken 400 plastic shell, or any plastic shell for that matter. And it's simple. It doesn't cost anything. I mean, literally, that piece of putty I used was smaller than the size of a gumball. So in any case, as you see, it does work. It's a simple, expeditious repair that at least allows you to mount a motor in this 400 shell, and you have a running locomotive. Now, this was badly broken. It was broken as bad as this one was. And as you see, I've replaced that entire missing section with that epoxy putty. This works. It actually works quite well. It's really simple. I would let this cure 24 hours and then go ahead and mount a motor in it. I have no doubt at all if this is going to work. It's going to work perfectly. Really simple, really straightforward. Only takes a minute to do it. And this epoxy putty cures in, to the touch anyway, in about, I don't know, 15 minutes, something like that. Fully cured in 24 hours. So as you see, it is a repaired shell. Is it perfect? Nope, far from it. The thing is, it's usable now. You can mount a motor in this, and like I said, from a foot away, you would never know that this shell was actually that badly broken. And it was as bad as this one is. I mean, as you see, broken virtually completely off. So in any case, a quick expedient, it works. It's simple. It only takes a minute. Best of all, it allows you to make use of some really, really nasty junk shells. And like I said, a foot away, you would never know that this shell was that badly broken. It repaired it. It worked. So a quick video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.